Welcome to my channel. This is let's see. Hi, I'm Stephen with Purposeless Photo and Media, and today I want to talk about starting your YouTube channel. Wait a minute, I'm using my hands too much. Okay. For some people, this is the hardest part of their YouTube journey, is picking up the camera and just getting started. Now, you could have planned your channel, you could do all the things that we talked about in the first two videos, and if you haven't seen those, then I'm gonna leave the links in the description so you can check out the playlist. Then at the end of the video, I'm gonna post it as well up here. But for those that have done that, now this is part 3, and today is just press record. I don't have a lot of fancy things to say. Most of this is just going to rely on you having the confidence to press the record button. The reason why this is so important to press the record button is because once you press record, then the wheels in your head start turning. The ideas, the mess ups that are gonna happen, just like that. You're gonna have slip ups, you're gonna have mess ups, you're gonna misspeak, you're gonna say things improperly. Sometimes your thoughts aren't gonna get together. You're going to stutter on your words, or you're gonna lose a thought. Sometimes things will flood your thoughts and you'll talk and ramble and ramble and ramble. This is going to happen because we are humans and this is human nature. Somewhere along the way, we got away from just being human on YouTube with the cuts and the B-roll and the music and the cinematic stuff. For some reason, we have almost gotten away from the human element. You know, if you sit down and talk to somebody, you're going to hear them make mistakes. They're going to misspeak. They may cough. They may sneeze. You know, they may cry. There's going to be things that you see on a human level that you won't see on YouTube because we cut all that out. We filter things out. Even on Instagram, we put filters on our face. We do the same dances. We do a dance that someone else made up, and that's nothing wrong with that. But what happens is we start to lose connection with the human element and who we are as humans. So one of the things I want to say for part 3 is be human on the camera. That means flaws and all. Now, I'm not saying get on camera, you know, with boogers in your nose and crust in your mouth and, you know, your teeth are dirty. But what I am saying is it's okay to be human. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to falter on some of your words. It's okay to not know exactly what it is that you're gonna say, even though you've written it out. It's okay to be a little bit skeptical, because that means you care, and that means you're looking within and you're trying to measure if your best is coming out. But one thing I will tell you about your best can only come out after you have gone through the fire a few times. See, refinement happens over time. It doesn't happen instantly. To refine something means you do it this way, you fail. You do it that way, you fail. You try this over there, it fails. You try that over there, it fails. But through the failure, you start to get an understanding of what you shouldn't do and what you should do. And the more you do that, the more you fail, the more you go up against who you are and you go up against what you don't know, the more you will learn. That's one of the biggest things I can tell you about YouTube, apart from all the other things that we talked about. Because you can have the confidence, you can have the presentation, you can have all these things down, but if you don't allow yourself to get to a point to where you make mistakes and you see where your weak points are, then you can never grow. So just press record. Honestly, it's really that simple. Press record and post it. And this will allow you to see who you really are. It's not the best camera. And this is why I talk about having the best lens, the best microphones, and the best camera really doesn't matter. Because you may have the best camera on the planet right now, but if you don't have the confidence to go out there and fail, nobody's going to watch your stuff anyway, because people can tell when things are genuine and when things aren't. We can tell. Now, we have mastered the art of making things seem like we have it all together. I'm gonna tell y'all, folks, there's time I get on here and I can't get my words together, and I'm gonna throw some of those in so you guys can just see what I'm talking about here. Now, the reality is that presentation is a far greater and more effective tool than just gear by itself when you're talking about growing a YouTube channel. But we often overlook that because we get caught up in the lights, the microphones, the cameras, the camera angles, the editing, the music, or whatever it may be. But the presentation is really the core of the video. Being able to present information. So you see, I'm not perfect either. I know you probably thought I was perfect, but now you've been enlightened. I'm not actually perfect. So take this time to just record, press record. Don't sweat it. Don't stress out about it. Don't worry about what a bunch of people think. Press record and learn. You're going to get feedback from people. Sometimes it's going to be negative. Sometimes it's going to be positive. Sometimes it's just going to be whatever it is. But you have to be okay with that if you want to grow on YouTube. Now, again, I'm not a YouTube guru, but this is what I've learned from being on YouTube. You have to just press record and you have to go and just do it. That's why I wanted to make this video really simple here and not make it really complicated. The camera is going to be a little shaky because I'm not trying to stabilize it or anything. I'm just holding it with my hand. That's all I'm doing. And this is the way it's going to be. The key is my message clear? Is what I'm saying resonating with you? And if it is, then that means you know that it's time for you to pick up your camera, throw the lens on it, whatever camera you have, it doesn't matter. Somebody asked me, I have the Sony, not the Sony, I have the Canon T6. Is that good enough? Yes. Does it work? Do you have batteries? Do you have an SD card? Do you have a microphone? Oh, yes, that's good enough. That is more than good enough because you don't need the best to just start. So press record. Hopefully this is inspiration for you to just press record. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm going to be releasing more than just this video this week, but this is part 1 of Just Record. So there's going to be a few videos in the Just Record series. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.